It is all about giving, not just thinking that what are we getting from the society. So this is my takeoff.
A woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform.
Every youngster must learn, there is a takeaway from group.
Meet the woman who truly defines it. Dr. Soumya Bommakanti is a dentist by profession, a social activist, and is working hard to fulfill the vision of her dear mother, Srimati Padma Bommakanti.
So I am here to work for my society. As a representative from Smiles, I am going to do a bit of my job.
Your life seems to be full of purposes that you want to serve good to the society, right?
Following the footprints of her mother, Dr. Soumya has been working immensely for the welfare of society in many ways. Right from empowering women tobacco workers in Siddipet to conducting oral health education programs in orphanages, rendering her service at NCC and spreading the importance of meditation and vegetarianism to every nook and corner of the city. With a degree in BDS and a course in implantology at Harvard University, Dr. Soumya is immensely working towards making oral health reach every person at an affordable price.
India has a lot of youngsters and there is no need to depend on the government.
To make oral health accessible to all, Dr. Soumya has started Smiles Oral Health Foundation at Secunderabad, Hyderabad, that offers a host of treatments and cures for a wide range of dental alignments faced by the patients. Dr. Soumya, with the centered social work, is also working towards introducing and building Pyramid Gaushala in the state of Telangana. And she did not stop yet. She started her YouTube channel, Happy Masters, to share knowledge with the youngsters. So, stay tuned to PMC English to know her inspirational journey.
Hello and welcome to PMC English. This is Aishi Farasi. Today we have a very special guest, a successful woman entrepreneur, a dentist, one who is serving the societies in many ways. And me giving an introduction would be very less. So let me welcome her to our show on PMC English. She is none other than Dr. Soumya. So let us get in conversation with her. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming down here and welcome to our show.
Thank you, Aishi.
We would like to know a little about yourself, your journey, to your spiritual journey, your meditation journey, the things that you have been doing to the society.
I would like to introduce myself first. Myself, Dr. Soumya Bommakanti. I am a dentist by profession and I am a meditator from past 15 years. And I am doing my service into the society. I have been graduated from the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. After my PUC, I have been shifted to Bangalore for about 6 years, and then it all started there. I have started my passion for my profession, as well as whatever I had to learn from the society. I just want to throw out and add more things into my profession. So it all started that way, and after doing my graduation I have been focusing on my diploma courses. I have been to several other countries, I have been to Harvard, Boston, and then Bangkok and Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur in pursuing my education in different fields. Mine is like a combination of everything, different types of in different fields. I just want to put up everything by serving the society. So that is about my profession.
Your life seems to be full of purposes that you want to serve good to the society,
Yes.
right? Your mother and your father also has been related to all of this. So can you just tell us about
Mine
it?
is a very happy family, small family, who's always giving, and whoever comes to my place, we see that they enjoy, and they, it was all filled with my cousins in my younger age. And my father is a journalist. He works for Deccan Chronicle, Andhra Bhumi. Now he's retired, and my mom was a housewife. She was always busy behind us, shaping us from, from a small kid till whatever I am today now. So it is all her, whatever she has made, the sacrifices and all. So she has just, I feel she has just given a gift to the society, so in the form of her child.
So she has been into the pyramid meditation,
Yeah.
spreading pyramid
Yeah,
meditation
yeah,
all across the country, right?
So we have entered pyramid in my class 10 itself, and then at that time we were very child, so I just used to accompany my mom when she go to meditation classes. I always made sure that I was with her wherever she goes. So she was my very best friend, and because I had very less number of friends and I was like a very introvert kind of thing, and I used to share so many things with her, like whenever I paint or whatever I do, I used to learn so many things from her. So like in that way I have spent a very good qualitative time with my mom.
Well, I totally agree with the thought, because nonetheless mothers are the best friends one can ever get. Right. So you are into this Paima, you are spreading this leadership
So
qualities,
in
right?
2006, I said accompany my mom when she used to go to classes. Then we came across this Dhyana Mahachakram in 2006, which was happening in Shirdi. It was like end of the year, right? So we all went together, and then first 2-3 days I was with my mom, and I used to go and sit silently. But then one evening I was like seeing there was one small stall that was full of youngsters. But till then I have never been with so many friends or something like that, and I was thinking like I was not aware of the stalls actually before. So when I saw there were a group of people very energetically, happily they were singing, they were like asking people to contribute, and that was a very nice group which I have seen. Then there I came across one of my now friends. They also stay nearby to our place actually. They stay in Karkhana. They are Maram Shiva Prasad uncle's daughters actually. She was very small, around 6-year-old like that. So I was wondering how can they they're not afraid of anything, because till then I was like very introvert, very silent. But in my mind I always want to mingle with people. I don't want to be so shy like that. So then I came across that group. Then I came to know about that group. That was the Young Masters Association Pyramids. Then one day I had been to the class there, like what are the activities going on, I just wanted to know. And then there was one Paima class. Then I had been to that class. After being to that class was totally, that was like, I don't know, I found a new me. Until then I was very silent. I never hold a mic in my hand. So it was the first time I held mic and I was speaking in front of people. Then it was like a very new thing, but I was like enjoying, and I was like sharing my meditation experiences in front of people. And I was very motivated by Swami Vivekananda. So then there I found so many quotations in that class. I felt very connected and very vibrant that group was. Then I started attending meditation class along with that group.
Oh, okay.
So it was my journey. There all it started, but when I started meditation, I wanted to get rid of my migraine pain which I had. So after doing meditation, after involving like slowly, I didn't even realize that I had like migraine. It was totally going on like that. So then I started doing meditation. After that, once we went to Buddha Purnima in Bangalore, there was a concert happening. Then there was some program called as GCSS, Global Congress of Spiritual Scientists, happening in Bangalore. That time they were constructing the pyramid. So after my PU, I just went to visit the program. Then I was suddenly thinking, oh wow, this is a very nice pyramid. This place is very nice. What if I pursue my education in Bangalore? I was just thinking in my mind, just randomly like that. Then my cousin was studying there. Then after I got my results, and then I got a chance to go to Bangalore and pursue my education there. So it started, and then I used to go once in a month to the Pyramid Valley in Bangalore like that.
So after learning meditation from your mother, then
Yeah.
you got connected to the
Yeah,
Pai Ma, okay?
yeah, I got connected to Paima because also my mom was very encouraging. Like, see, you have to become like a Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, and she used to teach me some qualities which was by leaders. When I was born, she was like, it's not to say like that, but she didn't get to study so much. So she was getting lot of love and affection and getting some values by her parents, but she never get to do this physical education like whatever we study in the form of degrees. When I was born, then she was like, no, I will make my daughter in such a way like she might be a support to many youngsters. I wanted to see her like a leader. I always remember my mom saying like, I want you to become a leader. I used to hold you in my hands and I used to wish deeply, like that she used to say. So that made me go towards, to do something for the society or something like that. So it just turned out and I got an association here. So I used to learn so many things from different people. When we get to see different forms of people, definitely there will be not a same quality from everyone. There will be among everybody. So I used to pick one-on-one from everybody while I was being friendly to them. I used to learn so many things. So in that way, it started my meditation journey also.
I must tell you that your mother is a real-time inspiration to many of them.
Yeah, and when my friends used to visit my place and like anybody when she used to treat me and my friends like same. She never used to prioritize me like, okay, she's my daughter, I have to do. No, but in very young age, she had those values that everybody we have to see equally because all kids are the same. It's not like my child or it's not like somebody else. So she had those kind of qualities.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so she used to treat my friends. They used to come home. They used to enjoy in my house. They used to spend time with my mom. They used to learn from my mom. So like that.
You have also been to many NCC camps teaching them meditation, right?
So after coming into my meditation, my mom was like, you have to go and speak. Once I just said in front of her, but I was very nervous going to thousands of people and teaching meditation. But every morning, 5 o'clock, she used to take me to the ground and she used to tell, you have to, whatever you learned, you are just sharing. It's not like you are just going on sharing something about meditation or something. Whatever you have benefited, you just share that. So like that, I used to go with my mom. She used to take permissions from the NCC camps, and straight away from the morning 5 o'clock till 3 p.m. we used to go to schools after the NCC.
Oh, okay.
So in every NCC camp there were 1,000 children, around 600 to 1,000 children in one NCC camp. So it was like that. Every 2 months I used to come and I used to take classes in NCC. Like that it started.
How
And
was
then,
the response from those cadets of NCC?
yeah, they were very nice because at that time when I made them meditate, after that I used to ask them, how you feeling after meditation. So it was very interactive kind of session, and then I felt very happy. It's like interacting with many of my friends only. It's like when whatever we teach to our sisters or brothers, I used to feel that kind of a bond with everyone. And I used to receive so many appreciations from this commandos, commanding officers, the way like you are doing a service for the nation. So this in turn help them to build their self confidence, help them to come more in life, come up and achieve their goals. Basically we all have some goals, certain kind of goals, so everybody works for that goal, but how many of us are doing it in a planned way or we are doing it proportionately? So all those things I learned in meditation and I started teaching in NCC. Likewise,
continuing teaching meditation?
yeah, before the COVID has started, we have taught in the meditation in NCC and all. So it was like that. And after I came from Bangalore, actually we have this community health in our profession. like be it a medical or be it a dental, we have responsibility about the community health care. So I was very much interested in this community part. We used to conduct several camps for kids, and we used to see, we used to address about the problems whatever they have, and then we used to tell to the parents so that they get their child treated in the early stages. Apart from NCC, I have already visited so many orphan homes, children where there are, bought from the houses where they're kept. So I used to go and educate, I used to go and teach the brushing techniques. I used to give them paste or brush. So my interaction was like that with the kids actually.
Oh, okay.
So like
So
that.
you have been serving with your profession
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if you can just tell us about your foundation.
Yeah. After my education, soon as I came back, one day I was in NCC. I was doing in a camp, and then I got a call that my mom was met with an accident that time. It was a very major accident, and we were not assured that whether she's going to live or not. Then it all turned around, the world around you. It's like it was very different, and by the time we rushed to hospital, I got to see her, and while I saw her like that, and we sat in meditation there. We didn't speak anything because that was a huge amount of money, where the hospital said, see, it is going to be around some lakhs when if you want to get your mom treated. We will give you in such particular amount of time. If you are arranging, we will do, or else we will shift to the general ward or something like that. So it was like shocking. Mine was a very happy family like that, and then we used to teach everywhere. Then I came across this situation. That time, that confidence, whatever was inside me, it made me into come back to my zone where I have to do a thing for the society, because that time we were helped by the leaders. As my mom has done so much of service, she was known to people, right? Somebody, when you see someone contributing to the society, you will know how that person is, or definitely you will feel connected to that person. So then she was saving cows from the slaughterhouses, and she was giving to goshalas. She was doing this kind of works and educating women, teaching meditation to the kids. So teaching meditation in temples, jails. So she used to do all these kind of meditation activities when I was not there. When I was busy studying in Bangalore, she used to do with her friends. So she always focused on women, entrepreneurship, or these kind of things. The way she tuned me, the way she shaped me was, this is the product which I have, today what I am being. So it was like that, and then it was a very major accident, and after that we didn't have money, right? When someone comes and says you have to pay 15 lakhs or you gonna no that time in with you, that time I used to think, who will help us like that? Then suddenly one day I approached to the IAS officer, Shri KV Ramanachari Garu, where she was serving in the Goshala. When she used to project her views and then like that, he said so many educated people also will not get these kind of ideas to serve the society in this way, in what you are getting. So he used to encourage her like a sister, and he used to respect her because someone is doing whatever she learned like that. And my grandfather was a farmer. He was in this village, and he used to give whoever came to grandmom's place without eating food, they never used to allow to go. So those kind of values my mom got from him. She used to get to learn from him like that. And after this accident was like, mom has done so much, that's why they have saved her life. Then they called the hospital, then they said nothing is going to happen to her, you are not letting go her for money, everything will be taken care of from the CM fund, we want her to get well soon, like that. Then the minister Harish Rao Garu entered into the frame, and then he said to the hospital, and like that. So the society needs so many people who are serving, like that way we are protected, right? So it was all like that. Then I started, okay, this is my purpose, this is my calling. It's not like studying or building corporate hospitals or like that. I have to work for my purpose, like that. I started, now I will turn this hospital, like whatever earlier I planned, like I will build a clinic, and then like I will enjoy my life. Then suddenly I had to take a responsibility of the society. like whatever I have learned from my mom, I want to contribute to the society, and it is a gratitude because that day if they couldn't have helped my mom, her family was, we were nowhere, right? So some people will be there who will be needing the help. That kind of people we have to help. So it gets value to your education, it gets value to your work, and you will get the ultimate happiness. In Gita also, the Bhagavad Gita also, they say you have to get a satisfaction with your work. So I came across reading so many books and I learned from those books. So I found very happy when I helped someone who didn't have so much money or like that. Then I started turned this into foundation, and I started serving the society in that way.
Oh wow. I'm so happy to share this platform with you, knowing about your mother, knowing about you. You both have done so much for the society and still continue to do so. I'm really very happy to share this platform with you and get into conversation with you.
Thank you, Aishi.
You were speaking about the Paima as you're associated with Paima, right? There is one more name that actually gets connected whenever we speak about Paima, that is about then President of Mr. Pradeep. So what are those qualities that you have taken from him?
That time when I came into Paima, there were so many people, Jeevan Anna, Dhruva and Pradeep Anna, Prabodh Anna, and then his sister Chini Akka. So we all were connected at that time, and a few of my friends, Maram uncle's daughters. So whenever there was a program, we used to come, we used to meditate, we used to learn so many things, and we used to go. Then that time we came across this Paima office, and my mom was very connected to the kids. So she said like, okay, we will give one floor to the kids, then we will start. Then sir said this will be the first Paima office in Secunderabad. That sir said, and we inaugurated that office. So like that my mom also contributed to the Paima office. She used to prepare some food for the kids, for all of us, and whenever we had sessions she used to encourage us. Not only as every master, whenever they came to our place, or when students, and in our community, like we have so many kids in the community, right? She used to keep some chocolates, and she used to call all the kids for meditation. After meditating, she used to give candies. Okay. So all kids used to come for candies, but they used to do meditation. So now everybody used to call my mom like meditation auntie. They used to come and they used to learn, and then they used to play, and they go with the candies.
And that's actually a good way to introduce children to that kind of method.
Yeah, it was very nice actually. So it was like that, and then not only apart from teaching to kids, she used to go to temples. She used to cook any dish, and she used to carry it, and after teaching meditation class in any particular temple, then she used to provide food for those. That time we didn't have money, to organize a class. It takes little bit amount of money, right? But everything was like provided, and at least she used to make that little bit of curd rice or whatever she used to give to the people. They used to receive with lot of love, It was like that. It was always a bonding. We used to enjoy like that, going, teaching meditation, and we used to accompany my mom. Then after that, after I have been to Bangalore, she used to have some friends. Like Maram uncle's wife, Chandra auntie, Pushpa auntie. In Karkhana, they have a team. So when we kids were not there, they all used to go and teach meditation in jails, temples, like that. And one thing, there was a very big parade happening. In near that all police officers doing, there was some program happening in Charlapalli. They had no time, and then she went there, and she straight away she addressed her to that officer that meditation changes them and they have to meditate. There was no time. All those people, around 1,000 people, they, just by standing there, like we have prayers in our schools, no? They stand and meditated for some time. That was a very good experience, which as I've seen from my mom's these things. So it was very nice.
And what are the take backs and the qualities that you took from then President Mr. Pradeep?
We kept some projects like Project Pyra, like that. There were 5 or 6 projects, where Project Kalanjali, where arts will be taught to everybody. So we have to teach arts to the kids also. So in form of activities, we used to do like that. And I used to make chocolates, and I used to in that organization. Then I worked with Pradeep sir. And then I came across some qualities about leadership. He always used to talk about leadership, leadership, leadership. At that, I heard from my mom also about leadership. You have to be like this. Then that time I saw he was already occupied in many of the activities, and he used to organize things very, this program, that program. After that, once he said, I'm not going to give you mic because you take away all the time, which I had to continue in my sessions. Then I used to say, like, whatever I learned from you or my parents, whatever I learned, I am just sharing with everybody. So it was like that only, like a family, this thing. But coming to leadership, because when in Paima group we used to, I don't know about anybody, but I used to grab so many things about leadership there. Like Patriji sir is doing so much about the youngsters. Every youngster must learn, there is a takeaway from a group or something like that. Then I felt, this is a platform for every youngster to learn and to implement in the society. It's not just we taking away, grabbing everything and we keeping it to ourselves. What we are projecting, whatever today I am reflecting this thing, these are the qualities of meditation, these are the qualities which I have learned from my mom. That is the product. Today I am out, today I have been shaped in that form. So all these qualities have come from them. And there was one project called as Pyra, Energizing the Pyramid Earth.
Oh, okay.
So in that way, I was very creative. Like I wanted to paint, and I wanted to all the time used to do some activity. And then when I heard about this project, I started working on this project, where using pyramids in our day-to-day life. In what way we can use pyramids. So at that time we were like a kid. So I used to make some chocolates, pyramid chocolates. I started making chocolates, and in DMC we used to give to everyone, and whatever money like we acquired a bit of thing we used to use for the activities.
Oh, wow.
So I was working like that. Then I designed 30 pyramid products which we can use in day-to-day life. At that time I asked my father for support, and I have made this pyramid huts.
Oh, okay.
Because when we go to NCC, we used to see that camps, green color
Right,
camps.
right.
Army
Those tents,
people used to make
yes.
the tent. Nothing will happen to this tent. Those are called as tarpaulins. Then I was like very creative like that. Then I made a pyramid hut out of that material.
Oh.
Then we used to put some cottages, huts in DMC, and we used to meditate, because that place was very huge and it was very good weather. Sometimes we get place and sometimes. So we used to put up those huts everywhere, and then I came. So like that I imbibed that project from him. After taking that, I started working on that project, and I made 30 varieties of pyramid projects like these products and all. And I used to design like chocolates, and I used to make small pendants. Like when my friends come and ask, what is this you're wearing, then I used to tell them about this meditation.
Oh, wow.
Like that. So
I used to find ways to tell people about the pyramid, about pyramid meditation. That's why.
And it was always a fun. It's not like when you're teaching something new, it's like and the other person is learning. So it was always a fun. And slowly it turned out into a responsibility. That fun, slowly it turned out. Like, okay, so I learned leadership by teaching meditation to 1,000 people here. Then what am I implementing into the society? What am I giving back to the society? Like I said, after my mom's accident, then I went to the IAS officer and I asked, like, what is the use of this education, sir? When I'm not used to save my mom's life, or when I'm not used to help my mom, what is the use of this education? Then he said, like, okay, now your mom will be saved, but what are you taking this? Then I thought, this I will give back to the society. This is my purpose. Then I will be like a leader. Then I started this foundation, and I'm serving the society.
Patriji always speaks about, knowing the purpose of life.
Yeah.
And you have known that purpose of life.
I feel very confident. I feel very happy. After my work, whenever I go home, sometimes we say, this much I earned. So sometimes I feel, okay, today they are happy, today they are happy. That is my calculation. Whenever you're giving, you will always get back in some or the other way.
Right.
So today I'm like, okay, it's not like, I feel very great, like, I'm serving my society. It's not like I studied here, I go to abroad. I work for somebody else there, and I send little bit amount of money to my parents. No, that is not the way. Here I learned, here I have to serve. This society needs leaders, so I am here to work for my society. As a representative from Smiles, I am going to do bit of my job. But all these things I have learned from the society, from pssm, from Patriji sir. These things, what I learned here, which cannot be bought by money. You can give me a lakh rupee, but whatever the confidence I have, whatever I learned from here, that I cannot buy from money, right? So that these are the qualities which we are learning from meditation.
And these are the values that we take it from our parents, seeing them working for people, working for the societies. Those are the values, those are the things that we carry on in our life, right? I have seen your YouTube channel, that is Happy Masters. So with what aim in your mind, or with what mission you have started this Happy Masters channel?
One thing is, Happy Masters, I wanted to be a platform for the youngsters, my connected youngsters, whatever, whomever I'm connected with, and I want to share the knowledge which I have taken.
Okay.
Which all I have learned. Now this is a platform, this is an interview. So, but there are so many qualities which people want to learn from us. So in the form of videos, in the form of books which I read, whatever I learned, I just wanted to share with the people, because after this pandemic, we cannot sometimes go out, and we will be busy in the practice. Also about leadership, which I wanted to say, I have learned from so many masters like Jack Ma, Mel Robbins, Robin Sharma. There are Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Jhansi Lakshmi Bai. There are so many leaders. Now in TVs, we don't get to learn these kind of things from TVs, and if we browse, we only just get about one person.
Right.
But like I wanted to make a portfolio, or I wanted to do about this, and I wanted to teach to the people. So that is why I started this Happy Masters, and I want to share it to people.
So all the audience watching this, do subscribe to Happy Masters if you want to learn a lot of things from Dr. Soumya.
Thank you, Aishi.
Also, Dr. Soumya, that your foundation, that is Smiles Oral Health Foundation, they are coming up with a lot of campaigns. So if you can just tell us about these upcoming campaigns, what is it related to, and how beneficial it is for the people around?
Yeah, definitely. Here we are also working to save environment, where it combines with my profession, that is smoke-free zones, where people, there are many women rolling BDs outside, and in turn there is a lot of damage being caused to the society. So I am working for no tobacco campaigns, no smoking campaigns, where we will go and educate the people, because there is something called as passive smoking. When you smoke, you not only enjoy the smoke, but other people around you gets damaged by that. So there need to be an awareness about this. And as we find some in airports, we see some smoking zones or something like that, right? When I got to know this, even the airport has only one room where 10 people come and smoke, and the smoke is going out, but they are just releasing from one container to other. But what should I do from this? So what can I do for this thing? So I designed a product named as AXA, Activated Carbon Smoke Absorber, where it absorbs all the toxins, that activated carbon, and it releases a free smoke, the normal dust related smoke that is not more dangerous than which comes from the people smoking. So it purifies particles from that smoke. So even I have presented in front of the government also. So right now I'm working for that. Our mission is to see a happy, free environment with, healthy, happy environment. Like that, I started a project called as Swasth Telangana. So Healthy Telangana, where I have going to educate people about health. So all this I have learned from my mother. So I am using in the society. And also there are so many citizens, senior citizens, who doesn't have teeth, and they cannot travel all the time. So that kind of people, remote areas, remote villages, we are going and approaching and giving the teeth sets. So that, like we have spectacles, there are something called as teeth sets. So they can put it while they are eating and throughout the day. And that improves their survival rate. There are a lot of researches that how the survival rate have been increased when the people, eating proper digestion. It helps in proper digestion. It helps in, muscular movements of the face. It helps in the appearance. And when they are having food which is grinded and digested properly, definitely they will be healthy. So I just wanted to do for the senior citizens like that. And coming to, I'm focusing on women empowerment, educating the 8 lakh people in Telangana state. They are rolling BDs, which internally they are damaging their family as well as the society. The government is giving pensions, but we have to educate the women to learn more of the things apart from the BD, because they sit and they roll the BDs, 1000 to 1500 BDs they roll. Their back, their eyes, everything will get strained just for the 100 or 200 rupee. The 200 rupee is very much important for the survival, but now when we think smartly, there are many more things coming up. We say no to plastic, right? So I want to encourage people in making the paper bags apart from this BDs and all. So likewise, I'm educating women. Many of the women health problems which are caused to the women apart from the dentistry, what all I can do to the women. So I am coming across those things which I can help with the society. And what I imbibe from my mom is about the cows, animals. Animals are also very important. This world is very beautiful with every creature, not just humans. So promoting vegetarianism, there are so many cows which have been slaughtered and they are taken. So my mom was rescuing those cows and she used to gift to the farmers in the goshala, taken from the goshala, or she providing shelter. And she was the one who came up with a pyramid goshala. Like cows will be under the pyramid, so whenever there is a rain or something, the cows don't get wet, or they don't get sick. They are receiving the pyramid energy and they will be giving healthy milk which will be helpful to people, right, internally. So she came up with the concept like that, and I wanted to work for that. So I wanted to contribute to the society in that way also.
Dr. Soumya, you have been into so many things in the society. As an individual, there are a lot of take backs that we have from you. So, Dr. Soumya, also that you are associated with PMC, you are associated with a lot of youth activities and also to the politics. So, what are those things that you keep learning from all of these aspects when it comes to youth, when it comes to politics?
We have seen so many people, we have read from so many people, but we will follow our guides, whoever they are contributing to the society. So I feel every youngster must step into politics. It is very important. We feel what is the need for the youngsters to step into politics, because we are shaping this society. Tomorrow's generation, whoever is coming out, they will be whatever we are learning today. So when we have our kids, we will teach them how to, protect from the environment, about the behavior, what all they need to learn. So I feel, and the youth power. India has lot of youngsters, and there is no need like to depend on the government, like what the government is giving us. We have to think in a perception like what am I giving to the society. That way, our growth will be more. Because when we are giving, when we are in a higher place, definitely we will shift from this consciousness, lacking consciousness, to abundant consciousness. When we are giving, our mindset will change, and we are taking some initiative which I have taken from my mom. She has contested as an MLA from the Pyramid Party twice, so 2009 and 14. At that time, I was very I used to participate in that campaigning. Then that time, she used to get some vegetables from farmers, and she used to give it to the people to the normal price. Her thinking mindset was like that. So definitely that will be very helpful to the society as well as the farmers, because they get a very low rates, and by the time we get that will be very less for them. And nowadays everybody is coming up with a terrace garden like that. So there is a lot of changes happening, but likewise I want so many youngsters to come into politics. whatever we learn, we imbibe, and when we produce to the society. So like that, I feel politics is very important to the youngsters, because we learn about leadership, we learn so many qualities from our schools, we see our teachers, professors, we learn so many things, and we fall into this routine life. And it's not like just making your life. When you are dedicating yourself, everything will be taken care of yourself. And we also have responsibility, the youth has the responsibility among the society, right? So I feel it is very important for the youngsters to be in politics and serve the nation.
But seeing nowadays politics, that it's been changing, it's becoming little dirty, it's not that healthy that people
It's our
used
job
to
to
think.
clean.
Yeah, right. So what do you want to convey from this, that because youngsters usually they step back seeing the present scenario where the politics is getting way too much dirty, and it's not that a healthy competition, that thinking with that kind of mindset that your mom had, that serving the people, setting up the right thing for them. But now it's not that kind of.
At the end of the day, we vote for the politicians, then we blame the politicians. But what responsibility we have? It's not just voting. It's not just taking from the government. It's not just fighting for the post. The government releases a notification after 2 or 3 years, when that 1 or 2 posts, every individual want to serve the nation, right? We prepare for civils, we prepare for other groups and all. We give exams, and then it's not like you having power, then only you have to serve the society. A person can serve the society when there is no power also. That is the ultimate leadership. And you see to that you are also getting people with you. So you are teaching them, as well as both of them will be growing in the leadership. So whenever the youngsters focused in leadership, like everything around you, people will be aware, yeah, this, we have to do this, we have to come. This society needs politicians also. There are many people who are doing, like Dr. Karthikeyan sir. He is an IPS officer. Now he is serving the society. He is still in this age. They want to train. They want to shape the youngsters. Why? Because they feel responsible, that like a father and a son in a family. The father, after his working period, he thinks that his son should take care of the family. So we feel that this is a Vasudhaika Kutumbam, and everybody should take the responsibility and about everything. That's why Patriji sir is doing endless service, like going to one place to other place, teaching people, making them learn, and then he's detached. Because it's for your time to implement what you have learnt. In like that, I have come up in this society like a small kid, and today I am a doctor who is very responsible in the society for my service.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
as they say, that it starts from us.
Yeah, it starts from us.
Right. Soumya, knowing about so many things that you have been doing all around, so how far your spiritual journey has been, connecting to all these aspects that you have taken from your mom?
Whenever I am implementing, whenever I am doing things, I feel like I am doing. I get that sort of happiness, When I met Mahmood Ali sir, he is the deputy CM last time. So he was telling, there are so many people who will come to us, who will say that put me from that village to the city. But the villages needs doctors.
Right.
The villages needs people like us. Because the village is not somewhere else. It is our society. And it is a part of our society. So we need people more.
And villages, moreover, they need doctors who are doing a selfless service, not just because they are asked to serve in those villages. They need to come up with a selfless service, that it comes right from their heart to serve those peoples in those remote areas.
Yeah, when there is a medical emergency, they will look what is happening, who is there for me to help. When we are in that place, imagine, definitely we will be searching for a help, right? Then when we are that help, then there is no searching.
Right, because in this changing environment, we usually find people with a money-minded kind of thing. Only if you have money,
That
they are
comes
going
from
to
meditation.
serve. Right.
That comes from
Absolutely.
meditation. When we meditate, we will know our true self, our true potential. Then when we know our true potential, we don't depend on money. Or when we don't depend on post, we are just giving and we are getting. Who is giving, what we are getting, that is secondary. So we are giving and there we are getting. That is my take off from all these things I have learned.
Wow, amazing, Soumya. It was so nice talking to you, knowing about each and everything, and I hope that everyone watching this, right from the youth to all the age groups, there is a lot of take backs, life lessons to learn it from you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Soumya.
Aishi.
And lastly, I would want you to end this episode with a strong message to all the audience watching out there.
We always need to be happy, whether we have a thing or not, whether we have a money or not, whether we have a power or not. Because when youth is coming into the politics, by taking the responsibility or these power and all, it's not that, it's about giving. What are you contributing the society? So my giveaway to the society, my giveaway to the youngsters is, what is your contribution to the society? So I just want everybody to join and do even a small favor to someone means a lot in their life. So it is all about giving, not just thinking that what are we getting from the society. So this is my takeoff, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Soumya, for coming down here and sharing so much of knowledge, so much of values, and so much of life lessons. Because from this episode, I hope that all the audience are going to take a lot of life lessons from you,
Yeah.
and that's going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, because I feel empowered, I feel motivated, I feel energetic and happy when somebody is happy around me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.